It's that time again. We're going through my trash. I don't know what it is about Empties videos, but I love them. I've made one before and it's time to do it again. Hi, welcome. My name is Bridget. I make videos all about skincare, makeup, lifestyle. We got it all here. So today we're going to, as I said, go through my trash. So I have been saving all of the empty containers of everything skincare, makeup, a few lifestyle-y things in here, I think, that I have been finishing up over the last few months. And we're gonna talk about it. What I liked, what I didn't like, what I would repurchase, what I've already repurchased, and what I would recommend. Dive into it. Before we do, if this is the kind of thing you're into, please like, please share, please subscribe. I do these kinds of videos all the time. So if you wanna check it out, I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel out. Let's now dive into it. I was gonna lay it all out and do it by category, but I figure let's just kind of lucky dip style it. So let's go for it. First things first, this is a repurchase for me. I've bought a different kind. So what is it, Bridget? Let's just say. So this is a Skinny Tan Body Glow. It's a gradual tan lotion. What I like about this and why I have repurchased it in the past, can you sort of see if I open it? It's clear, not clear, but it's like it's not a tan color. So it goes on completely clear. It's very hydrating, which I like. It doesn't show up on your sheets and it just develops over time. So I find it very nourishing, very moisturizing. I love it on my leg and it doesn't leave that sort of biscuity tan scent behind. I've purchased this many times. This is maybe my 5th that I've used. I don't feel like I need to be nervous about it on my knuckles. I would exfoliate your knees and elbows and ankles as per usual, as you do with any sort of tan product. It will sort of grab to dry areas, but this is great. Use it sort of every other day. Just maintain a tan. What I've done in the past is use a more traditional tan product and use this as a sort of maintenance for hydration, as you should do with any sort of self-tan, and then to just sort of keep the color going. This is something I didn't love. I purchased this ages ago, kept it in my bag. So what is it? Summer's Eve on the go intimate cleansing cloths. I would not repurchase. It took me ages to use them. I put them in my backpack that I take with me to work just to freshen up. I didn't really feel like they did anything. I didn't love the scent. Wouldn't purchase again. It says 5-in-1. What is the 5? Clinically tested safe scents, removes odor-causing bacteria, pH balance, free from dyes and parabens, gently cleans and freshens. Is that the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is that 5-in-1? That's just 5 things. I wouldn't buy again. It was 16 individually wrapped cloths. It was great for when I traveled because you know when you're on a long haul plane for a while, you kind of just want to freshen up. Great for that, but also a baby wipe does the same thing. So I kind of felt like that was a waste of money. Curel. So picked this up. If you saw one of my shopping hauls that I did previously, I was buying things for a baby hamper for a friend of mine. Picked this up for myself. It is the Skin Balancing Care Oil Control Foaming Face Wash. Liked it, didn't love it. My husband, however, Barry, really, really liked this. The reason why I didn't love it was it's liquid. Can you hear that? On the inside, it's liquid, and when you pump it out, it turns into a foam in your hand. I just personally myself don't love that style. I didn't realize that because I didn't see the pump when I bought it. I thought it was like a gel that foams as you lather and apply it. That's my preferred formulation, but my husband loved this and probably used the majority of it. Other than that, I thought it was great. Didn't strip my skin. Definitely, skin balancing, would totally agree. This isn't my preferred formulation generally, but other than that, it was totally fine. Price point was there. Bioderma Soothing Lipid Replenishing Cleansing Oil. So again, there was nothing wrong with this. I just didn't love it. And it took me forever to finish this up because it wasn't one that I was reaching for. I ended up putting this in our guest bathroom. So I would use it when I was having a bath rather than a shower because we have the full bath in our family bathroom. There's nothing wrong with it other than it just didn't sing to me. There are other cleansers that I have that I like, that I prefer. And I think this is a slightly higher price point. I'll have to, but it's not one that I would be running out to purchase again. It's a cleansing oil, but it isn't a cleansing oil in that I would use this as my first cleanse. So I think it's a bit of a misnomer in that I would say you can give this one a pass if you use it and love it, great, continue. This for me just didn't sing and dance for me, which there are so many other products out there that do sing and dance for me that I don't need to go and repurchase. We're gonna stay on the skincare train for the minute and we're gonna look at some serums because I've got a few. Boots Dermacare Ceramides. I really enjoyed this one. I went through it really quickly. This had triple ceramide complex, hyaluronic acid, peptides. This was a really great price point. I will put the prices on the screen. Use AM and PM. I only use this PM. I tend to just use a pure hyaluronic acid in the morning because I just got to get out the door. I loved this. The price point was great. It's a glass packaging. For the price, I felt like it performed really well. I loved it. I definitely would purchase again. Again, I just finished this one up. I think this is a plastic packaging. I took this one to America with me thinking I was going to finish it up there, but you get a lot in here. It is 1.01 fluid ounce, 30 mils. This is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Deep Serum Rice and Alpha Arbutin. I use this every night and I genuinely feel like I saw results from this. I feel like I was seeing an increased like bounciness and brightening to my skin. I 100% am going to purchase this again. I have a Anua skincare system that I have up in my skincare drawer that I need to use. So I'm going to hang fire on purchasing this, but this is one that I 100% want to purchase again because I really felt like I saw the glow and saw the bounciness. This was phenomenal. This is a love. I love every Trader Joe's skincare that I have tried, I have loved, but you can only get it in America. So if you're one of my viewers from the States, go try this. This is the Trader Joe's Nourish Hyaluronic Moisture Boost Serum. It is 1 fluid ounce. It's water, propanol, sodium hyaluronic. So it's mostly sodium hyaluronic, so hyaluronic acid. It comes in a glass, like a frosted glass container. It just feels luxe. It's a really nice, like thick hyaluronic acid. It applies beautifully. It just feels plumping and hydrating. I really love this one. I tried to pick up another one when I was in the States and they were sold out, so I wasn't able to grab one, but that's a love. Let's go on to, let's stay with skincare for a minute. So I've just finished this up last night. I just, like you can see, I got everything out of there that I could. Maybe there's like one more night left in there. So this is the Naturium Retinaldehyde Cream Serum in 0.05. This is 100%. I've seen such an incredible, I zoom in, I'm gonna zoom in. Sorry, I'm looking down at my monitor. It's faster. I have these really deep wrinkles in my forehead because I do this a lot. I shouldn't do that. I have noticed such a significant improvement in those since using this product. So when I was in the States, I picked up the 0.1% strength because I feel that I'm able to move up. So I'm going to try moving up. If I need to step back down, I will pick up another one of these. But this is the only retinaldehyde product I have ever used, and I've used so many different ones, that I've been able to use nightly without any sort of sensitivity. And I must stress that if you're going to use any type of retinoid, you need to use a daily sunscreen as a must. But this is phenomenal. I've been loving every Naturium product I have tried to date. This is incredible. We're gonna keep going on the skincare trains. Cleansing balms, I love them. This one, I actually dropped the lid and it's gone like inside my like vanity in my bathroom. So this is the B by Superdrug Cleanse Melting Balm. I'm about to finish up another one, but you can see I've got like every last drop on the inside. I'm annoyed that I can't find the lid. I need to like try and figure out how to take out the drawers. Anyways, love this. This is the larger size. It's incredible. It really emulsifies beautifully. I've just about used my backup of this. I've bought another cleansing balm from Amazon that's arriving today that I'm going to try out because I like trying different ones, but I'm definitely going to go back to buying this because it's incredible. Another one that I've talked about on my channel, this is the Aldi La Cura brand dupe for the Elemis cleansing balm. I've scraped it all out. This is the like citrus scent. This is also incredible. Some people have said that it leaves their skin feeling like waxy. I personally haven't experienced that. When you use a cleansing balm, you don't need to, but it's encouraged to double cleanse. So I use this dry on my skin before I get into the shower, blend everything, like mush it onto my face. I look insane because everything melts down, and then jump into the shower and emulsify it with water, and it froths up into a milky cleanser, rinse it all off, and then go in with something like this or something like this for a second cleanse. I've never experienced with any of these, like either of these two cleansing balms, any sort of leftover residue personally, and I've used them both for years. Shampoo. So I got these as a sample, so I can't really speak to them on an extended basis, but I used them once. I have color treated blonde hair. I love a purple shampoo, so I thought I would give this one a try. It came as a sample from Sephora. Schwarzkopf Professional Blonde Purple Repair Shampoo and Purple Mask. I definitely noticed a difference. You leave them on for like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, 5-10 minutes, and it neutralizes any yellow or brassiness in your hair. I would definitely give these ones a try. I have another purple shampoo that I'm working on at the moment. So when that one runs out, I'm definitely going to give this brand a try. The sample worked on me. Pantene Pro V Grow Strong. Fine. I liked these, but I have another Grow Strong shampoo from Garnier that I'm using right now that I like better. So this is fine. If you use it and it works for you, great. But I have a Garnier alternative that comes in a green bottle that smells like apple, so it smells better than this, that I prefer and like better. So this one I've just finished up and I've already bought a replacement. I like this one because you can see it's got the little blue speckles in there, but it's not aggressively blue. I like the taste. It doesn't make my like dental work taste too metallic-y, as opposed to this one, which is the Stain Lift. It's all white on the inside. It doesn't have the little blue thing, but this made any dental work that I have taste kind of metallic-y. I do think that this Colgate Max White range is very whitening, but I just personally like the luminous variety better than the Stain Lift. In the whitening, these Luminu white strips are incredible, and I've run out of them, obviously. I want to repurchase. So I have some Crest white strips upstairs that I bought in America ages ago, which I love, and they work really well, but they make my teeth so sensitive. Like I used one on Sunday, and then I woke up on Monday morning, I was like, why are my teeth? And I was like, oh, the white strip. These truly whiten without the sensitivity. So I will be buying again. I think they're like 35 pounds for 24, for 42 strips. So this box is about 35 pounds on Amazon. Certified non-toxic, 30 minutes to whiter teeth, and they definitely work. So highly recommend, and I'm going to be placing an order for those. I feel like I'm a chronic coffee drinker and my teeth just are definitely showing it. Let's keep it going. Okay, so let's move on to a little bit of lifestyle. So Lenore, I love in-wash scent boosters, and this is my favorite scent. Oh, they smell so good. So good. This is the Spring Awakening scent. I go through these because I use a unscented washing pod. So for things that I want to add scent to. Hello, there you are. I use this. Let's go back to skincare. I've got a lot of skincare in here because I do really, really fly through skincare. Oh, here I've got another one. I told you I use this a lot. This is the other sort of scent in that Be by Superdrug. This is the Rose Hip, and this is in the smaller size. Gone through that. So this is the larger size, and this is the smaller size. They're always on offer. I recommend. I think you can get a better price on them if you're a Superdrug VIP member. You have a VIP card, you get a preferred price on that. So I would recommend doing that. Marine Facial Oil from Lacura. I enjoyed this. However, I don't like the packaging because it's rounded. And I found because when you put it on, you do the little dropper, and then I wanted to just get it on, and I put it down inside my drawer and it fell over and the oil went everywhere, and that was a pain in the butt because it's an oil. It was a pain in the bum to clean up. So that was frustrating, and I lost a lot of the oil that way, but I liked it. I don't feel like I saw substantial differences to my skin with using it, but it was nice. It was fine. It was nice. This is a hyaluronic acid that I got from Primark. It was nice. It was, you know, the price point was there. I would say that, this had also provitamin B5. Yeah, it was nice. I'd say you don't need to spend a whole heck of a lot of money on hyaluronic acid, but I do put it on my face every day. So yeah, I'm currently using one from Aldi as well that is equally as good. So if you have an Aldi near you, I like that one. If you have a Primark near you, I also like that one. Both great. Another liqueur. So this is the Super Booster. I really like this. I bought a bunch of them for my mom. Collagen and gold serum. And I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? There's like some flecks of gold in the dropper. I really, 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 really liked this serum. So I actually want to buy another one of them because I just really enjoyed that serum. And I did feel like it definitely plumped. And you know, whether I just like the process at night of using a few different serums, and you need to be careful of what actives are in your serums and make sure that they can jive with one another and not layering things that can interact negatively with one another. But I just love that self-care element of my nightly skincare routine that has multiple steps, because that is a big part of my self-care and looking after myself. So that's why I think I've definitely got so many different serums that I've gone through. So this I definitely enjoyed. This is a mini that I brought with me when I went to the States. The Tear Milk Skin Toner, and the like lighter one, I think they have a heavier one. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Would buy it. Was a free gift that I got with a Yes Style order. Another tan. There's some left, but I think this is the color of it's telling me that I think it's time for it to go. I liked this one a lot. Express Tan Foaming Water. I like that it doesn't have a color guard. That's what I was looking to say earlier, color guard. It says Express Tan 1, 3, or 6 hours. I leave it on overnight. I really like the St. Moritz brand. I think it's a great tanning product. I love this company. I have a few others on the go right now, so I'm not in a rush to re-buy anything of this type, but I will repurchase this product. It's very, very good. Curel, again, Intense Moisture Care Hydrating Water Essence. I really liked this. It took me a really long time to go through it because you get so much in here. You get 150 mils and it comes out as, you know, as you can see there, as a water. It's a water consistency. A really great way to start my nighttime skincare routine. It just, you know, adds an extra layer of hydration before my toner. I really like this. Actually, I think I might put this on my Amazon order upcoming with the whitening strips because I did really enjoy that. Sunscreen. We're getting down to a bit of makeup as well. Sunscreens. So I finished up, no surprise to anyone, a Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen. Love this one. It's SPF 40. It is, do I have any in here to sort of show? No, I really finished up. It's a very like silicone-y texture. It doesn't pill. It's beautiful under makeup. Highly recommend if you're able to get your hands on this. I also finished up, very similar in formula, the Sun Touchable Invisible Sunscreen from e.l.f. The only difference is that this is SPF 30, but also, here we go, you can see, very silicone in texture, beautiful under makeup. I do like the Trader Joe's as it's just got a higher level of SPF. Multibiotic Moisturizer from Boots. I liked this. It didn't wow me. It was a good moisturizer. It didn't pill. Nice under makeup, nice under SPF. It's a nice small size, so good if you're traveling. It was a great price point, but it wasn't anything that I was like, oh my God, this was incredible. It did phenomenal things for my skin. I don't feel like I need to rush out and buy it again, but if you use it and love it and you feel that it's incredible for your skin, 100% continue to use it. Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat Rich Balm. So this I did think was special. Super, super, super thick. And this, when I put it on at night, it took a few minutes to sink in and it sort of left a white mask on my face almost, and then it sunk in. But I think when my skin was sort of going through it, this is incredible, but it is very, very, very thick. I would say this is really good for knees and elbows if they're a little bit dry, but this is incredible. Maybe if you have eczema or you have a child with eczema. My sons both had chickenpox, and Joseph especially really struggled in the middle of his back and on his arms. So I put this on him just with the colloidal oatmeal and the calming effect of that. This was really, really helpful. We loved that. So this is full because I left the empty in America when I left, but this I went through one, and it's the JOA Extreme Stay Setting Spray with hyaluronic acid and Centella asiatica. I love this for one, and I can use this because it's full. the spray, can you see that? The spray on this is just incredible. This you can pick up at CVS if you're in the States. This is a Korean brand. It's a little bit harder, like trickier to find, but this setting spray is incredible and I love it. And I'm going to put it over here so I do not accidentally put it in the real trash, because I'm going to recycle all of this once I'm finished. Let's go into some bath stuff for a minute, because I have a lot of bath stuff, because I love taking baths. Let's quick fire the bath stuff. What did I not love? So Dr. Teal's foaming bath. I did not, like, hot take, I didn't really feel like it foamed. The bubbles that came from this were just really not that foamy and didn't last. So didn't love this. It smelled incredible. So this is the shea butter and almond oil. It smelled incredible, but I felt like I wanted to like cocktail it with another bubble bath to really give it some bubbles, because I like a lot of bubbles to almost be like a blanket over me to keep me warm when I'm in the bath, and I like really hot baths. I went through a couple of these Radoc, one in Feel Heavenly, which is a white and like really kind of a sweet scent, and one in Stress Relief. I love both of these. The bubbles are great, the scents are great, love them. This is really inexpensive. The Cousins Creations Peace Bottled. I think I had one of those in my last Empties. Those were great. And this one I used for my kid. This is from Aldi in the Mamia line, Sweet Dreams Lavender Bath Soak. Love that for the boys. They love it. We don't do bubble baths often, but they really love that. They love the lavender scent. And then on to Magnesium Flakes. So love the Magnesium Flakes bath soak. I would do that with some bubbles and it was great. And then also I did love this pure Epsom salt with shea butter and almond. So highly recommend this over this. That would be my preference. Right, a few more skin. We're getting right down to the bottom here, guys. So 2 of the Nivea Soft. I tried this out just because I felt like opening up this container when I already had like serums and stuff was a little bit difficult. So I definitely like the squeezy tube for sure. But you know, I adore this Nivea Soft, hence I have 2 of them. You know, this big tub is definitely better value. Love them both. Have already repurchased because this is just a must in my skincare drawer. I've got a bunch of masks. Let's go quick through my masks. Hydrate Intense Facial. So one thing I specifically thought about this, I have a large face. This actually fit my face, which a lot of times when I'm putting on sheet masks, I have to like trim them with a little teeny tiny pair of scissors to allow them to actually lay flat on my face, because the eye holes aren't big enough or aren't in the right place. So this one actually fit my face and it was really hydrating. Really loved this. This one I used when I was in the States. I brought my trash back with me because I'm great, but I thought it's not that big. Loved these Patchology Soothing Eye Gels. So I used them, and you'll see, I think this video will be up before this video I'm filming now is up. So my mom and I had to go through the storage containers at her home, which had a really devastating fire. So we were really tired. We were covered in like soot and dirt and it was horrible. So we both used these eye gels after that really long, stressful, traumatic day of going through boxes and boxes of their stuff, and these were just what the doctor ordered. So highly recommend, will buy again. This is an Ulta Beauty mask. Again, I brought this back from America. I didn't bring the mask back, just the trash. It's a banana and aloe soothing sheet mask. It was kind of cardboard colored, which I wasn't expecting. And does it still smell like it? No. It smelled a little bit like banana, which I'm not surprised with, but it just was a little bit off-putting in the scent. But I did feel like the aloe was incredibly soothing, and I really, really enjoyed this mask apart from the scent, which was a little bit off-putting. This one I also brought back with me, just the rubbish from the States. Collagen Supreme mask. This is one of those like collagen type masks that I wanted it for soothing. Really, my mom and I both wanted a really nice soothing cooling, and we put this in the fridge before we put it on, and this was incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I think we bought this in like a 10-pack or something. It's Korean. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I actually am going to look and see if I can pick up some of those because we got them on Amazon in the US. And then I actually did this mask last night, the CosRx Advanced Snail Mucin Glass Glow Hydrogel Mask. that's quite a mouthful. So the idea of this one is that you put it on for 2 to 3 hours and then you get this sort of glowing glass skin. I thoroughly enjoyed this mask. It came with 2 or 3 in the pack. I loved it. It didn't slip or slide around on my face, which was nice because these are the sort of like gel masks. So I was worried that it would sort of slide down off my face. It didn't. It was very comfortable. The only thing about it was a little bit flappy on my nose. It didn't stick down nicely on my nose. But yeah, I definitely felt that when I took it off, my skin was really glowy and hydrated, and I loved that. I also got the Biodonts, same type thing, Biocollagen Real Deep Mask. Bought these and brought them with me to America. My mom and I both used them, and I actually slept in this one, which they say you can put it on for like a minimum of 2 hours, use as an overnight sleep mask, or leave it on for at least 3 hours. So I slept in it, which was actually more comfortable than I thought it might be. I was able to sleep, and I'm really quite sensorily sensitive, very comfortable to sleep in. And I felt that my skin was very healthy and plump and hydrated when I woke up. So will buy again. Highly recommend. My mom also thoroughly enjoyed it, and she felt that she felt, you know, very hydrated and plump the next morning. We're now into, I brought this little Wild deodorant with me when I was traveling. I didn't want to bring my big fussy reusable deodorant with me. And this, I love, the whole thing is recyclable. You don't need to see my sort of used deodorant, but the idea is that you just use a finger and push it up, and the inside, this whole thing is recyclable, which I like, rather than something that needs to go to landfill. This is a compostable cartridge for my fussy deodorant, which I'm always going through those, which I love. Right, onto some makeup. This is a long one, sorry guys. Mostly mascaras because you need to be disposing of them. So I've gone through 2 Lash Paradise, 1 in black, 1 in brown. I adore these. The brown is a really nice, like a chocolate brown there, as opposed to, and I can put them side by side, the black. So there we go. The brown, I mean, they're going in the bin. I don't need to be precious about which one is which. But yeah, I love this formula. I love the brown. I love the black. And I used to really love, and I'm probably going to do this again, layering the black with this Tartelette tubing mascara on top. They just looked so beautiful. Just really, really love. So I've got a few mascaras that I'm going through right now. So I'm in no desperate need to purchase any mascaras, but definitely will purchase these again when I'm in a position to do so. e.l.f. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum. I bought another one, but I'm actually trying the UK Lash Serum at the moment, and I think I'm noticing a bit of growth. Although I tried the original and it was making my lids sting like the bejesus. So I'm trying the sensitive to see if that helps. And this just had seen better days, so this is gone, and I've already repurchased this because this is one of my favorite palettes, the e.l.f. Bite Size in the shade Rosewater. This is just a must-have in my makeup collection. And then last but not least is the Essie Speed Setter Top Coat, Ultra Top Coat. I used this yesterday when I painted my nails and realized that it is just very, very done. It's like half full, but it was super thick, wasn't working very well, hence this bit of a problem there. So I have repurchased a top coat that is coming today. So that, my friends, is everything. I love going through my trash with you guys. I love talking about what works, what didn't work, what I would repurchase, what I have already repurchased, what I wouldn't repurchase, what I don't recommend. Because the nature of what I'm doing here on YouTube means that I buy and use a lot of products, and I love watching other people's empties. I love to see what they use, and it's a really great way for me to help make smart purchasing decisions. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments, what do you love? Whose empties do you love watching? Because I always love watching them, and I'm always looking for new creators to watch. Do you make your own content? Let me know. Put your channel down below, and I will always see you in the next one. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, please comment, please like. I think I was looking at it and something like 87% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if that is you, please subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.